right, my turn.
Okay.
Lighthouse.
Oh, that's a good one. Light dressing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This little light of mine.
Oh,
I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay. Oh, faster than the speed of light.
Oh, that's great. Deer in headlights.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, light as a feather.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever actually seen a deer in headlights? It's true. They like freeze right where they stand. It's crazy. Oh, good. Oh, fixed it. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I was driving home the other day, and I was in this really woodsy area, and I came across this corner, and there was this deer standing right in the middle of the road. So I stopped, and the deer stopped too. And for a few seconds, we were just frozen. We were looking at each other, right? It was like the lights from my car had scared him stiff. Yeah. So then he shook it off and moved off down the road, and I kept driving. Yeah, I read later that the deer is used to the dark, so when they see bright lights so suddenly, they literally don't know what to do for a few seconds. Such simple creatures. You know, John? Wow.
Hey kids, I'm Lawson, and today...
Lawson, hang on a second. There.
Okay. Also, I think you need this more than I do. Anyhow, we've got a really great story for you today from this girl, Bree, who's in the small group that my mom leads. Now, the first few weeks back to school were kind of fun, but now Bree feels like she's stuck in the daily grind. First school, then soccer practice, homework, dinner time, and bedtime. And then in the morning, her alarm clock rings and she has to start all over again with wake up and school. Plus, today Bree is super stressed about her math test. And this new girl, Jana, notices and she's like, "This math stuff is tough." And Jana says, "For real." Then Jana offers her this great fidget and says, "This really helps me focus when I'm stressed." And Jana says Bree can have it. And just like that, Bree starts to relax and feel a little bit better because Jana saw that she was stressed and did something about it. That gives Bree a bright idea. She realizes, I can do that too, by looking for what people need and doing something about it. So, Bree starts to keep an eye out. And right away, she sees Miss Llewellyn is kind of overloaded. Really overloaded. So, Bree offers, I can pass out test papers. Then, at lunchtime, Bree's friend Robin forgot to put her sandwich in her lunch bag. So Bree says, "Here, have some of mine." And later, in PE, Bree gets to pick her team for kickball, and she spots Jack, who always gets chosen last. So she picks him first. Woohoo! Afterward, in the hall, Bree sees the janitor, Mr. Raleigh, working super hard to mop up spilled soda. So she picks up some trash so he doesn't have to. And by the end of the day, Bree's in a way better headspace, and she realizes that focusing on others has actually turned her stressful test day into my best day. So kids, never leave your trash lying around, but always do remember this, that compassion is caring enough to do something about someone else's needs. Well, see you guys next time. I'm making you some chicken soup right now, Mom, okay? I'm opening the can and microwaving it. 25 minutes, is it what, 25 seconds?
It all began with a spark. The spark caught fire in my heart. And I can see you lighting up the dark. And I was burning brighter than ever. It's down deep in my soul. The it starts with me. One hand high, show your light in the sky. We're gonna keep it shining forever. Whoa, whoa. It's brightest when we're shining together. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And in the darkest night, I'll be the brightest light. No covering up, no shutting down, no blowing it out. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And in the darkest night, I'll be the brightest light. No covering up, no shutting down, no blowing it out. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. No shutting down, I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're taking a look at the story of someone who witnessed a miracle with his very own eyes. Hey, I'm Zeke.
And I'm Carter.
All month we're talking about how trusting and following Jesus changes the way we treat others. Everything okay?
Sorry.
What's going on?
One of my best friends just moved all the way across the country.
That's tough. But you can still FaceTime, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I know what you need.
What?
An epic battle between the forces of good and evil.
How is that supposed to help?
I don't know exactly, but it always cheers me up.
Fair?
Great! Then let there be light. Swords.
Don't you have a test to study for?
Oh, this is all about you, bro. You ready? Let's make it! Today we're gonna make our very own light swords.
I grant you, this could be cool. What do we need? Pool noodles, giant rolls of cardboard, high-powered LED lights?
Straws.
Great, I'll go get... Wait, like drinking straws?
Straws!
I was picturing something a little more galaxy conquering.
These are simply the best for light swords. See what I did there? Simply.
I don't see it yet, but okay.
Okay, we need 2 straws, black tape, scissors, glue sticks, a glue gun, rhinestones, and these dazzling finger lights.
Ooh, I call blue.
Then I will get, red. Okay, for step 1, cut a few strips of black tape and cover the base of the light. Can you cut it?
Yes.
Thank you. Now for step 2, you're gonna need a grown-up around for this. Prepare the glue gun. And now we just wait. What?
I think they're ready.
Oh, they're ready? Oh, perfect.
It's ready.
Okay. Now squeeze a little glue on the base around the light. Enough so the straw stays in place, but not too much or you'll cover the light.
Gotcha.
Now make sure the straw is straight and hold it for a few seconds so it dries in place.
How's this?
Oh, you the man.
Hey, How hot is a light sword?
I don't know. How hot?
Lukewarm. You get it?
Oh, okay, I get it. Now, for step 3, it's time for the rhinestone. Just glue it to the end of the straw so the light doesn't escape. Now, our strategy for this is putting it around the tip of the straw and then just placing it on the rhinestone.
Brilliant and ridiculous. They're like light swords for mice.
My swords!
Can we turn them on?
Oh, yeah, let's turn off the lights first.
Good idea.
Okay, now count it down.
3,
2,
1.
look at that!
We meet again at last.
If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. That was amazing.
Dude.
You see that?
Yeah, imagine what we could do with full-size light swords.
You know, I actually thought that was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Thanks for cheering me up.
Oh, hey, I've got another mood booster for you. Someone else who saw the light.
Bring it on.
It's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the second book of the New Testament, Mark.
Mark was a Jesus follower and a close friend and traveling companion of the Apostle Peter.
Mark collected and recorded stories from the life of Jesus to make sure they didn't get lost.
Everywhere Jesus went, big crowds gathered. No matter how tired he was, Jesus always had time to show kindness and compassion.
In chapter 10, Mark writes about Jesus' journey to Jerusalem. Jesus was traveling there for the last time to give up his life.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone! On their way to Jerusalem, Jesus and his followers passed through the large, busy city of Jericho. More and more people gathered until a crowd followed as they left the city. People lined the streets, straining for a chance to see Jesus. Ahead, a man named Bartimaeus sat by the side of the road asking for money. He was blind and he couldn't see a thing, but he could hear all the voices.
Look, it's Jesus.
I heard he heals the sick.
I heard he raised a man from the dead.
He fed thousands of people with just a few loaves of bread and fish. He can do anything.
Bartimaeus' thoughts must have raced as he listened. At this time, if you were blind, there was no technology to help. You couldn't hold a job, and you had to rely on other people's compassion. If nobody was willing to help, you were stuck, left to beg for money in the streets. It was a very hard life. Desperate not to miss his chance, Bartimaeus began to shout,
Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me.
The people around Bartimaeus tried to keep him quiet.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, Jesus has got important things to worry about.
You should just zip it.
But Bartimaeus shouted even louder.
Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me.
You know what? Even though Jesus was surrounded by a noisy crowd, and even though he was on an important mission, Jesus listened. He heard Bartimaeus, and Jesus stopped.
Call for him.
Whoa. Hey, Bartimaeus, cheer up. Get up on your feet.
Jesus is actually calling for you.
Bartimaeus leapt to his feet and stumbled toward Jesus, tossing his cloak aside. And that cloak may have been one of the only things Bartimaeus owned, yet he threw aside his most important possession just to get to Jesus.
What do you want me to do for you?
Teacher, I want to be able to see.
Bartimaeus may have heard stories of Jesus before, or he may just have read the excitement of the crowd, but somehow he had the faith to believe Jesus was powerful enough to heal him.
Go. Your faith has healed you.
I can see. I can see.
Can you imagine? Bartimaeus had been living in complete, utter darkness. And suddenly, in an instant, light and color explode before your eyes. People and trees and brilliant blue sky. Bartimaeus was so joyful and amazed that he joined the crowd to follow Jesus along the road. Marveling at the incredible new world Jesus had opened up for him. The end.
I mean, Jesus had big stuff to do.
Saving the whole world.
But he stopped for one man who needed help.
Over and over, Jesus made time for someone who needed him.
So,
What's our part in the story?
Well, just like Jesus saw Bartimaeus' need and stopped to help, we can show compassion when we keep our eyes open for what the people around us need.
Now, compassion is caring enough to do something about someone else's needs.
So, once we see a need, it's important to take action.
Yep. True compassion means making time to help others.
Like when you're in the middle of a video game and your mom is carrying in groceries from the car.
Ooh, that's hard. I hate pausing a game.
But you can still pause yourself and help.
True story.
Maybe taking a few minutes before starting your homework to FaceTime your grandma, because you know she loves to hear from you.
Or you could help your dad put together packs with clean socks and snacks to give out to people you see who don't have homes.
Yeah, sometimes it's as simple as saying hi to a friend who looks lonely.
Or getting up a few minutes early to help your younger brother get dressed and ready for school.
I think you got it. And thank you both for taking time to chat with me. See you next time. Bye.
So here's the thing. Make time to help others.
Speaking of help, you need any help for that test you're studying?
Yeah, I've sort of been avoiding it.
Well, I'm here for all your study needs. After a 60-second epic battle.
Oh, you are on!
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
I'm John.
And this is going to be the best day. Not only do we have a great show planned,
We got a giraffe tamer on the show with a real live baby giraffe.
oh, and we've got an amazing Bible story with Kellen.
Sorry.
And if that weren't enough, John and I have big plans after the show to do things we've been looking forward to for a long time.
Yes, I'm going to be a finalist in this year's Adult League Math League competition. Woo!
Oh, yes, a math competition. Not at all boring.
Yeah. My math league partner, Bobbert, and I have been trying to win for years, but this is the first time we've ever made it to the finals. I am so pumped!
And I am pumped for you.
Thank you.
But I'm even more excited for the Outdoor Shakespeare Festival! This will be the first one in 4 years because the last 3 were canceled due to weather. But the skies are clear and the sun is bright today, so I'm ready to get all Elizabethan.
Yeah, but before we go fulfill our lifelong dreams, we've got a show to do. Who's ready to meet a baby giraffe?
Me.
You are. Oh, okay. Then please welcome someone who knows.
Phone call, John. You got a phone call. Phone call. John, you got a phone call. Phone call, John. Phone call. Phone call. Phone call, John. You got a phone call. Phone call. John, you got a phone call. Phone call, John.
Hey, Bobbert. Yeah, you been working on your prime numbers? Hold on. What? 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 Okay, bye.
What?
That was Bobbert, my mathlete partner. He can't come to the mathlete finals. He has a kidney stone.
Oh no, are you okay? Is Bobbert okay?
This too shall pass.
Wow. I'm really sorry, John. I know how much you were looking forward to this. You can't do the competition by yourself, can you?
No, every team must have exactly 2 people. It's a rule. Too bad you're not good at math.
Well, no, I'm good at math. I just think it's boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
Okay. You're in. You're my new mathlete partner.
Oh, no, I can't. I haven't trained. Plus, the Outdoor Shakespeare Festival! Plus, math is boring, so no.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. I couldn't ask you to skip your Shakespeare thing. It's a lifelong dream, right? So I'll just, Bobbert and me will just have to try to make the finals again next year. It'll be fine. What's next?
I'll do it.
You'll do what?
Your math thing. I'll be your partner.
What? You don't have time.
I'll make time. You're my friend, and this is important to you. Shakespeare can wait another year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
But I can't promise we'll win. I'm good at math, but I don't know if I'm competition good.
No, don't worry about that. I'll train you now. Come on. Oh, wait. We forgot about the baby giraffe.
Oh. You know what? It's okay.
Huh?
They want to help you too. Let's learn some math.
Yes!
I think those are made for outdoors. They're outdoor toys.
Yeah. No way.
This doesn't have anything to do with math.
How many times did I hit you with a pool noodle?
47.
How many feathers have flown by?
486.
You're ready.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah! It's Bible story time with God!
What is up, fellas?
Kellen!
Hey, thanks for taking the time to hear a story from me today. I know you're both very busy.
Oh, we wouldn't miss it, Kellen. Hey, say, are you good at math?
Is the sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle equal to the square root of the third side?
Yes.
I'm okay. But you don't need to be good at math to understand today's Bible story. It was written down in the book of Mark, and it's about to have some musical assistance.
Oh, you bet your custom-made designer sneakers, my friend. Glad you came, glad to hear. I know it's getting late, but never fear. We'll give a blow-by-blow of the Bible story on the Melv Solomon Story Recap. Thank you for that uproarious and nearly inaudible applause. I am Melv Solomon, and standing close by me with piano tinkling fingers at the ready is my loyal and not the least bit awkward brother-in-law, Greg. Say hey to the people, Greg.
Hey, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Whoa, Greg. We're just saying hey. We're not recording a podcast.
Hey.
There it is.
Hey, Melv and Greg. Thanks for being here. It's always memorable.
Exactly right, Kellen. That's what we're here for. You do what you do, and we'll provide some tunes to keep that story nestled in your viewers' noggins.
Sounds great. Here goes. Jesus and his disciples traveled all over the place, teaching people, healing people, and performing miracles. Everywhere Jesus went, people wanted to hear what he would say and see what he would do. We're talking huge crowds of people here. Imagine trying to walk down a street full of people all struggling to get closer to you. That's what it was like for Jesus. He was that well known.
Oh ho! Craig and I know a little something about the fame game, the selfie seekers, the autograph hounds. I got a song about it. Hit it, Greg. Greg. He hasn't been getting a lot of sleep lately since his dog gave birth to septuplets. Poor guy. Greg!
Who let the dogs out?
You did, Greg.
No!
Let's corral those puppies. Play the song about fame.
Oh.
You still got it, Greg. Do you know me? I'm the guy who sings the songs. That's right. I'm he. I'm that guy, but don't get me wrong. I'm just like you or any other dude. Now excuse me, you're blocking my limo. What happened next, Kellen?
Right. So Jesus was really popular with people, most everywhere he went. That's what it was like when Jesus and his disciples were in the city of Jericho. They were actually trying to make their way through a huge crowd and out of the city when they heard a man shouting from the side of the road. The man said, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Some people who heard the man shouting told him to be quiet. They probably thought Jesus didn't have time for his problems. But the man shouted even louder, "Son of David, have mercy on me."
Boy, do we know what that's like. We've had our share of hecklers.
No, I don't think he was
People love the sound of their own voice and like to disrupt the proceedings. I gotta be honest, it's kind of hurtful. Why does nobody care about anybody else's feelings anymore? Believe it or not, I wrote a song about it. Hit it, Greg, and a one, and a two, and a Greg. Greg.
101.
No, it's still just the two of us, Gregory. Play the song about the heckler. Nailed it. Y stands for you, 'cause you hurt me. O stands for oh, how much it hurts. U stands for you, 'cause you're still the one who hurt me. Oh, why can't you stop being so antagonistic? What happened to the heckler, Kellen? Did Jesus tell him what's what?
Yeah, the man shouting wasn't a heckler. He wasn't doing anything wrong. He actually wanted Jesus' help. His name was Bartimaeus, and he was blind. Now, in that time, they didn't have any sort of resources or technologies like we do today to help people with disabilities. So, if you were blind, you didn't have a lot of options. Bartimaeus had no choice but to beg for money and food every day. But when he heard Jesus passing by, he couldn't contain himself. He had to shout, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Maybe, just maybe, this healer, this miracle worker would have compassion to take time to help a poor beggar who couldn't see.
Did you say compassion? Now we're singing the same language. Hit it, Greg. Greg. Greg!
The cat's in the cradle.
No. Now you've got kittens. Oh, yikes. Play the song I'm thinking of, Greg. Okay. Are you serious? You played that song? Any song but that song, Greg. That's the rule. That's my number one. No, that is my only rule. You remember how early I told you that you've still got it? Yeah. I was wrong. Oh. You don't got it. Okay. You lost it. It's gone. Forever. Forever. Where does the story go from there, Kellen?
Somewhere amazing. I think you really need to hear it right now as well. When Jesus heard Bartimaeus calling to him, he didn't keep on walking. No, he stopped right where he was. He stopped making his way out of the city. He told the people to call Bartimaeus over. Before, the people had been telling the man to be quiet, but now their tune had changed. They told him to cheer up because Jesus was calling him. So Bartimaeus leapt to his feet, came over to Jesus, and Jesus asked Bartimaeus what he wanted. And he said, "Rabbi, I want to be able to see." And Jesus responded, "Go, your faith has healed you." Right away, Bartimaeus could see.
Whoa.
Even though he had places to go and was surrounded by people to see, Jesus stopped. And he had compassion on one person who was calling for help. Jesus cared enough about Bartimaeus to do something to help him.
You know, Kellen, your story's got me pondering my own predicament. It's possible, not definite, but a pint-sized possibility that I might need to throw a little compassion in the direction of my brother-in-law, Greg. 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 Hey, Greg. 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 Can you look at my face, Greg? Greg. Point your peepers at me, pal. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Greg. I was way out of line. And I'm sorry for dragging you to work when I knew you were dog-tired. You forgive me?
Sure.
Atta-boy, Greg. How about one last song to help tie Kellen's story into a bow? I love it. You do still got it. You've got lots of things to do, places you need to be. You don't think you have time to help the people that you see. But the people are important. God made them and God made you. So just stop and have compassion. It's the best thing you could do. That's good stuff. Hey, say, Greg, what's say I come over later and help you take care of the pups so you can take a nap? Is that okay?
Yes!
Oh, okay then. Let's make it happen, Greg. Greg?
What'd you think of this story, fellas?
I love it when Jesus does miracles. He's amazing.
I think it's amazing how Jesus takes time to help people who might be overlooked.
I know. When we hear about Jesus, the Son of God, stopping to help people, it reminds us that we too have a responsibility to help others, especially if we're followers of Jesus. Oh, and by the way, great job helping out with the mathlete competition.
Well, I hope I'm going to be helpful.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Hey, thanks for the story, Kellen.
Yep, I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Seriously, I can't thank you enough for making time for me in this math competition.
It's no problem whatsoever. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it now.
Oh yeah? Yeah, see? Math's not so boring after all, huh?
Let's not get carried away.
Okay.
Reveal the question. Oh, when has someone made time for you?
Oh, well, there was this one time when my friend, Brandon, gave up a chance to go read 400-year-old plays. I know. So he could help me out in my math competition.
I remember that.
It's today!
Yeah, they got it. Hey, John makes time for me too. When I twisted my ankle on the trampoline, he helped me get inside and ice it up. He's a real friend.
Yeah, so thank you. What about you? When has someone made time for you? Could be a friend, could be a teacher, maybe a parent's made time for you once or twice.
Talk about it together, and we'll see you next time on...
Whoa!
What?
Hey, you know what? We gotta get going. It's the Math League competition. It starts in 22.5 minutes.
Oh, that's 3/8 of an hour.
I know, let's go.
Bye. Everyone.
Hello? Is this a so-and-so show? I'm from the Owensboro Zoo. I brought a little friend with me. He's so cute. His name's Puddles. He likes to run around in the rain. Hey, buddy.